Morning, everybody. So still holding off on some of the diet drinks. I'm going to be doing a big thing on Friday with as many of them as I can find this week. In the meantime, today we're going to look at the SmartOnes brand creamy basil chicken and broccoli. So that's this thing right here. And as you can see, it looks pretty tasty on the box. 170 calories. It's only 15 carbs with 3 grams of fiber, which means you're looking at 12 net carbs for the whole box, which is doable. I mean, that's fine. It's got a big sauce on. It's got a big white sauce on it, so okay, that makes sense. The first thing I noticed out the box. Do you see those big giant pieces of broccoli? Not so much. Now, there are a couple of little bits of broccoli head, but not impressed with that one. This was, I believe they were on sale for $2 each at Fred Meyer. They had a bunch of other options, but all of them had pastas and were much higher carb. So I'm not going to review those because we all know that that's not something that I want to be eating. So in this case, it is high sodium, over 500 milligrams of sodium, 3.5 grams of fat. All right, cholesterol is 50 milligrams, which is about 17% of your daily intake of cholesterol, but it is 19 grams of protein. So there is some nutritional value in this, even if it, whatever. So the biggest issue I had with it is the packaging. So the container that came with this is plastic, and it's not heat stable. So basically it says on the back that you're not allowed to bake it. Not allowed to use an oven to cook it. For me, that's a problem because I don't own a microwave. I tend to use stovetop or oven for all my stuff. I find, especially with the frozen meals, if you bake it, it tastes so much better. So I just never saw the point of replacing our microwave when it broke. I mean, it's been a couple of years now, so I'm going to taste it right now. So we're going to see what it's like. I ended up baking it in a pie pan because screw that. All right, there we go. The chicken's very rubbery, which, it's a frozen meal, that makes sense. And the broccoli's nothing. It's not even water. It just dissolves. There's just no texture to it, and there's no taste to it at all. And the red peppers are the same. It's supposed to be basil. You get a really, really strong smell of basil in the smell of it, but when you take a bite, there's nothing there. You've got square chunks of rubber, and you've got mush that just kind of disappears in your mouth. And there's not really much taste. With that much sodium in there, you'd think it would be a little bit tastier, but no. So they failed there. For $2, it'll get you through a meal. I don't think it's going to be the greatest replacement on something, and it's not going to be a great, repeated over and over and over sort of thing. So I probably wouldn't buy it again. Yeah, there's no taste to it at all. I've tried the peppers, I've tried the broccoli, and I've tried the sauce and the chicken, and none of it tastes like anything. So, strong smell of basil, tastes of nothing. So it's just a cheap knockoff of something. Claims that there's no preservatives, which is fine. Claims it's gluten-free, which is fine. But it's a tiny little serving size. I mean, this is just a regular bowl, and that's the entire thing. You saw me take the bites I took. I haven't had anything else on it, so it's a $2 snack / small lunch, and fine. If if that works for you, great, go for it. But I'm not impressed, and I'm probably not going to get this again. Take care, guys.